All right, I think we're good to go. Welcome everybody. Thanks for watching the webinar for fundraiser training for PFIC Awareness Day this year. We're super excited about this year's PFIC Awareness Day, and the fundraising this year is going to be a little different because we're using Give Butter, which is what this video is going to be about. So this webinar, we're going to cover exactly what Awareness Day is and what we're fundraising for, an introduction into Give Butter and how you can get involved through Give Butter, and then I'm going to help you with setting up your fundraiser using our fundraising toolkit and how we can assist you in that. So first off, a little background, if there's any newcomers to PFIC Awareness Day, every year on October 5th, PFIC Awareness Day, we host it online, and we host booths to raise awareness, fundraise, and advocate for this rare disease and the patients and families that suffer from this rare disease. And this year is actually going to be our 5th annual PFIC Awareness Day. This year we are fundraising for research. So you can see here, if you go to our events page, events.pfic.org, you can find all of our Awareness Day resources. There's the Awareness Day overview about raising awareness, about advocacy, but we're going to be talking about fundraising today. So if you go to the fundraising page, you'll see exactly what we have going on here. And this year we are fundraising in order to build our research program centered on the patient voice and in collaboration and research in order to have more accessible care and treatment options for all PFIC patients. And the main programmatic objectives we're tackling with our research program and what we're fundraising for is going to be our Family and Scientific Conference, growing our patient registry into a more valuable resource tool than it already is. As you all know, strength in numbers helps the registry a fair bit. And we're going to directly fund research that is meaningful to our community. And this is through our small grant program. And this year, the big theme we're going to tackle over the next 2 years, we have a lot to do. And our fundraising goal is going to be $50,000, which over the past couple of years, we've raised around $30,000 for Awareness Day. So we're raising the bar this year in order to accelerate our research program. And if you wanted to come to this page and take a look at it, again, events.pfic.org. If you look at the PFIC Awareness Day bar over here, you can find that. But why are you here? You're here to get trained for Give Butter. So let's go look at Give Butter, see what it's all about. Give Butter is our new peer-to-peer platform. And if you don't know, peer-to-peer is just essentially a community shared experience for fundraising. You can set up a page, your neighbor can set up a page, your friend can set up a page, and it all shows up together. So this is what Give Butter looks like and what our Awareness Day page looks like at the moment. You can see it's very simple. There's a video here to explain what Awareness Day is for those that don't know. The donate button, share button, and that's about it. When people donate, it'll start showing up on this right side over here. You can see a goal. We've got the goal bar, 0 supporters right now because we haven't launched the campaign, but this will start filling in whenever people start donating. And where do you fit into this? You'd fit in right down here. So you can see we've got a few team members set up right now, and hopefully we'll fill this out as you watch this video and want to set up your own fundraiser. This is the easiest way to get involved, and we have the main PFIC page here, but if you got involved, your page could look a little bit like Armando's here. So we're going to click on that and see what your page could potentially look like. When it opens up, you can see the tag up here has now /Armando. It looks almost exactly the same, but when you scroll down, you can see that it has Armando's photo, his name, and Armando's story. And this is kind of the main driver behind the peer-to-peer campaign. You are allowed to tell your story and really make the connection with your community. You can set your own goal. So Armando has a $2,000 goal, and it'll fill in as people donate to your specific campaign. You can see how you fare against everybody else. But this is the main driver for donations, and that's you. That's your story. That's your photo. And that's what the peer-to-peer is going to be all about. So you might be thinking, how do I set up the fundraiser and how do I tell my story? Let's move on to that. You go to the fundraising page here, and it doesn't really matter what page you're on, but say if you're on Armando's page looking around, you'll see this little button down here that says fundraise. When you click that, it'll open up right here. And all you got to do is type in your information. So I'm going to fill all my information in just so you can see everything here. And you don't have to set a profile picture like it says at the top until a little bit later if you don't want to. But 827, sorry, I gotta think a little bit sometimes to do that. And we're just going to use that password. And when you hit sign up, oh, I already have an account. Well, when you hit sign up, it would normally look like this. So you'd sign up and go to this page next. All it does is ask you your fundraising goal and your story. You don't have to tell your story right away. I know that it's hard sometimes to tell your story, especially online, and when you're writing it out, it might take a little bit. So I would skip that for now. Set up your fundraising goal first. And a great place to start, in my opinion, is this $500 mark. It's not too high, not too low. It's normally an easy goal to hit if you are using our fundraising toolkit and reaching out to your community. So we're going to go ahead and set the goal for $500. I'm just going to type in, this is my story, to show you what it would look like once you type in your story on there. And you click join fundraiser. And it's loading. And voila, that's it. And it loads you into your page. You have your own link, and it shows your profile picture, which I didn't set. It shows your story and it shows your goal, like we just talked about. And this is a very shareable platform as well. So you can see here, you can click share. For you, it's going to say share and manage, but for other people, to just say share. And that'll give you a specific link that you can share to your Facebook, through your emails, to your friends and family. You can text out the link and ask people to donate to your campaign. And any donations you get through your campaign will show up in our larger goal as well. And you might be thinking now, okay, I've got my campaign set up. I'm pretty comfortable with GiveButter, but I'm not too comfortable with sharing my campaign on Facebook, Instagram, through email, through text, whatever it may be. I'm not too comfortable with that. I don't really know how. And that's where our fundraising toolkit is going to come in. So this year we've put together with the help of some colleagues, we put together the PFIC Awareness Day fundraising toolkit. So you can see it's very in-depth. It's got a ton of different pages here that you can click through and learn how to set up your page. And your first step might be creating your page. So you might go to this first, read through it, realize you want to create your page and click the link there. Or you might come down here and see the steps on creating your campaign. So personalizing your website, telling your story, kind of thinking about who you want to donate to, writing out your emails, which we have a solution to that further down in the toolkit, or planning your weekly outreach and asking. That's the most important thing. And then we also have down lower some frequently asked questions, and then some sample website setups. So we have a template here that you can use to tell your story in the most effective way. A lot of people have issues telling their story. I know that I would definitely have issues writing out a story. So if you do, it's very common. I wouldn't worry about it. We have this template for you. So you can use this template to create an engaging story about your experience with PFIC, your family's experience with PFIC, whatever it may be. And if you want to help posting on socials, we have those as well. So we have social media templates. We have for LinkedIn. If you're more into the business field and you want to share it out with your colleagues in whatever capacity it may be in LinkedIn, you can do that on here. We have a Facebook post, very simple, very straightforward, and we have an Instagram post as well. So you can utilize all these. You can just copy and paste them. You can change them however you want. Just remember, to change kind of where you can add your paragraphs about your story. You can add what your goal is, and you make sure you use your link so you can see those people donated to you specifically. And then what about emails? You might work at a hospital as a nurse, or you might work at a school, and you have this email list of all the people you work with, and you want to send them an email. What are you going to do? I don't know how to write an email. I don't want to bother them. Well, we actually have a solution to that as well. We have sample email templates. There's going to be 3 on here. So we have email 1, email 2, email 3, and they kind of work together. So they're written to send email number 1 in the first week of September, email number 2 the second week of September, and email number 3 the third or fourth week of September. And they kind of play off of each other. And you'll notice that when you go and read through them, it's pretty straightforward on trying to get people to donate, kind of getting them in the door, and then getting people in email 2 to take notice of, oh, they're raising a little bit of money, I want to join in. And this is kind of, email 3 is kind of a last chance email. We raised this much, we need this much more, donate now. And I think that the emails are going to help a lot if you decide to use them. At the bottom of the toolkit, we have how to build your outreach list, 50 contacts. If you reached out to 50 people, a lot of the time, that's all you need to hit your goal. Not all 50 people are going to donate, and that's fine. But if you reach out to 50 people, you're going to be in a good spot. And at the bottom, we have some important links about the PFIC network that you might want to share with people that want to know a little bit more. And where are you going to find this fundraising toolkit? If you reach out to me, Tyler@pfic.org, I can send it directly to you, or you can go back to the fundraising page. And if you scroll down a little bit past our goal, you can see this paragraph here. You can see where you could have registered for this training, but then right next to it is the fundraising toolkit. Click that button and it's going to take you directly to this page. And you can make a copy of this Google Doc. You can make a copy of it, or you could just use this one, click around for a little bit, or you can download it and keep it on your computer for yourself. But that's where you're going to find it on the fundraising page. Again, events.pfic.org/fundraising, and come over here and it's on this bar. And the fundraising toolkit is going to be right here on this link. And that's pretty much all I have on setting up GiveButter, getting your campaign up and running. As you can tell, there's not a ton to it. GiveButter is very simple. It's very straightforward. The fundraising toolkit, it helps a lot. I would highly recommend downloading that fundraising toolkit. If you need anything in terms of goal setting, telling your story, setting up the page, reach out to me. Again, Tyler@pfic.org. You can email me at any time. I'll respond and try to get you set up in there. And I can help you along the way throughout the month. We are going to start fundraising on September 1st. That's when the campaign starts, and we're trying to hit our $50,000 goal on October 5th or before. And if we hit it after, that's okay too. But we want that big celebration to come on Awareness Day. So thank you again for your interest in fundraising. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps. And again, if you need anything, reach out to me, Tyler@pfic.org. Bye, everyone.